Hello and welcome to Riverside Studios here in London. We're very pleased to present this evening a very special Plaque unveiling. I'm here with Waris Hussein, who's going to unveil the plaque this evening.
Thank you. It's a great pleasure for me and a privilege to be unveiling this plaque for Verity Lambert. It's difficult for me to say very much because I'm talking not only about a very prominent person in the world of film and television, but also someone who is a very close friend of mine. So with that in mind, I'm going to unveil the plaque, and then perhaps we can talk about it later. Verity and I met in a small room at the television centre when we were both very young, and she was an untried producer and I was a very untried director, junior at the BBC. I think this is quite well known because there's also been a film made about it called Adventure in Time and Space, which is about how we started the whole show. But little did we know that this would be a jumping off point for not only a program that is still alive today, not only alive but huge, but also we started off on a path which for me as a director led me to much bigger and better things in terms of career. Not better than Doctor Who, but better in my own life. And there were many times in my relationship with Verity where she rescued me from all sorts of potential disasters and gave me a career that I'm incredibly grateful for. It culminated, I think, in possibly the best way I could have when she was head of drama at Thames Television. And I directed a series called Edward and Mrs. Simpson, which was about the abdication. And that set me off on a path which took me to all sorts of places, including America, where I also work. So it's a privilege for me to be able to say with great suppressed emotion, because I always thought we would travel the road together, and I still consider we're doing that. I'm sure she's looking up at me, down at me, and looking up, and she's looking down at me and laughing and smiling. Because that's the sort of person she was. She was very, very determined and knew exactly where she was going, which in this day and age I consider a huge advantage. There are very few producers today who knew what Verity did in her life and how she worked. And I'm very happy to be able to do this today. Thank you.